Hello, out there in TV land. The word for the day is love. Love. I love you. Love yourself, love your neighbor, right? And love your audience. It's been a while. Not much has happened. I got a new PCP. I went to see him. He's pretty cool. My doctor, my last PCP, who is awesome. I'll never find a better one, I don't think, ever. Man, you know, you find the perfect guy and then he goes off on his own and does his own thing, which I'm very happy for him. He actually is on my channel, keeping tabs on me because he cares about me and I care about him, man. I wish he had a channel I could keep up on him, but that's not how it worked. And I would, just in case you're listening, I definitely would. If you had a channel, I would be listening and watching and whatever, but it's definitely supporting you 110% in your new adventure with your new practice and just supporting you in your life with your family and friends and everything, you know, because I'm talking to my old PCP now because he's got my channel. My new one doesn't. We'll see if he is worthy of having my channel or not. But boy, oh boy, I miss my old PCP, man. Anywho, I got that changed. Physically, I'm been fair to partly cloudy. It's been, you know, a gamut of stuff. I wasn't going to get booster shot or anything. That I was going to try it with COVID because I had COVID actually, like, you know, a couple months ago with Cindy last year actually. So I wasn't going to get the booster, but they were like, oh, get the booster. So I was like, all right, let's do the booster. And then they were like, oh, you won't feel anything, you know, you won't get sick. I got sick as a dog for 2 days. Like, you know, like I had the flu, but not. It was just awful. Those booster shots, I'm just so, I'm really, what they say, word recall, man, in me just sucks. I am very, what's the word? I don't know. Anyways, things affect me a lot. Little things affect me a great deal. Like, you know, so, you know, one medication for one person, for me, would knock me out, you know, or be way too much, you know. So eventually I'll remember the word. And anyways, I gotta get on here and tell you guys where I'm at. Today I'm feeling really good, actually. I'm cold. I got my scarf on, everything. I'm all in my hat and everything. Still cold. Down to I'm not down to, like at like 160 or so. So that's amazing and awesome, and holy cow, you know, like my cheeks are filled out. You don't see my teeth through my cheeks. Remember that? You could actually see my teeth through my cheeks. That was, whoa, very scary times. Unfortunately, I'm headed for those very scary times again. It's not like my stomach's gonna restart itself and start working again. So I'm doing my strategy where I gain as much weight as possible, because when tragedy strikes, I have a lot of weight to lose when I can't eat or I'm really, really sick or something really, really bad's happening. And I've actually relied upon this twice, and it's worked twice. I think it saved my life for a lot of suffering twice, because I had an extra amount of weight on me to lose. So that's the name of the game, you know. I am stage 4 metastatic melanoma, incurable. That's not going to go away. You know, melanoma wants me dead, and it's very elusive. It's fastest growing and spreading cancer, but it's very elusive. It just pop up anywhere and everywhere, you know, everywhere or anywhere at any time. You never know. You know, a lot of my really close friends that I've had have everything was fine, like me, and then all of a sudden they find out when they do a check that it's all in their brain, in their heart, in their lungs and everything, and in a couple of weeks they're dead. And that's just how it's been sometimes with some of my really close friends, and it really, really rocks your reality about reality. You know, like what really is going on, you know, because they like to sugarcoat a lot of things and say, oh, I'm a cancer survivor, yay. And a lot of cancer survivors, you know, more power to you, have the energy and everything, and you're doing great and wonderful. But me and a lot of other cancer survivors are having a really hard time with the surviving. I mean, it is awesome to be alive and surviving stage 4 melanoma. It is awesome, and I'm very grateful beyond words for that. But what I've got, you know, like I say, it's just like it takes a lot not to be just scared in the corner, just shaking, you know, like, oh my gosh, you know, sunblock, wear sunblock. The sun is not your friend. Do not go to the tanning booths. Oh my gosh, holy crap. I don't know why they're not like banned and made illegal. Like, if you want to do that, it's kind of like you have to be 21 or older, and then you have to sign a waiver that you're killing yourself. You know, like, just put it right out in big letters: you are killing yourself or making you susceptible to skin cancer. Like, don't go to the tanning beds. Don't think a tan is good. A tan is not good. If you weren't born like really tan or brown, then just accept where you're at, man, but protect yourself from the sun, because it wants you dead. You know, you stay out in that sun and you get melanoma. I'm telling you, I've lost so many close friends, man. Oh man. And all, you know, a lot of them, some of them, like Shannon. Oh, Shannon. And she spent a lot of time in tanning beds. You know, she's gone. She left us a long time ago, but she was one of my cancer buddies. And Shannon, you know, she did tanning booths and crap, and I did too. Hell, I was in New Orleans, down in New Orleans, the deep south, and I still went to the tanning booth. Like, what a retard, you know, like anyways, enough of that. Please don't go to tanning booths, and stay shielded from the sun that has radiation that is not good for your skin or your body. I mean, yes, a little sun is good. Yes, please, a little sun, definitely. Vitamin D, we need vitamin D. We need to be out in the sun, but not to the point where you're getting a sunburn. Like, if you're going to be out there, put sun protecting, put, you know, sunscreen on. You just put a little bit on my face. I always do it. Put a little on my nose, a little on my cheeks, on my forehead a little bit, you know, and I cover up mostly a lot of times if I can. But if I can't cover up, I'm definitely putting on some tanning sunblock, not tanning, sunblock. So anyways, 9 minutes in and I'm scolding everybody about the sun. I'm just saying that's what got me into all this was skin cancer, melanoma. And if I'd known when I was a kid that I was headed for this, I would have never stayed in the sun as much as I used to, because I used to just love the sun, and I used to love to have a tan, and I was always laying in the sun getting a tan, and you putting oil on, not putting suntan oil lotion, putting oil on to cook yourself, to your like cooked. Man, I was all about it. And then being in the deep South, New Orleans, for 17 years, I did contracting, so I was out on the roof a lot of times doing roofing jobs, or so just baking, getting sunburns, and then going to the beach all the time, stuff. Oh man, not wearing any sun lotion, just like holy crap, I wish I could go back there and slap myself silly. Anywho, love you guys. I'm gonna do some stuff today. I've got some molds. These are gonna be. I'm gonna make these molds today. I got a lot of molds I've never made before, and like the one I made and it came out crap, and now I know that never make it again. So today is going to be a learning day. These look pretty sturdy though, and they're really intricate when you look inside. They got some really neat things. This one's got hearts on it. It looks like, yeah, hearts and stuff. So maybe anyways, I'm going to do that. Also, I got all these molds that are crystal molds, so I'll do and they're different sizes, crystals. So I'm going to do clear crystals, and I'm going to make little tiny chandeliers, little miniature chandeliers for my family for next year's Christmas presents. I'm starting early. Where's my Santa hat? Dang it. Where's that Santa hat? Here we go. I get the Santa mug. I'm telling you, it takes a lot to get this mug. This ain't just any old mug. This was given and presented to me, so I take it fully. So yeah, I'm going to start Christmas presents today. Maybe I am Santa Claus. No, Saint Nick. Except absolutely Saint Nick to my family and my friends for sure. I emulate that for sure. I try to anyway. I don't try to. That's just who I am. I like to give presents, and I like to give them all year long. Actually, I just gave a whole lot of cookies out to a friend of mine who's on here, Mike, who is awesome. He's my brother in arms, and I love him with all my heart and soul. And he came over, and after it snowed, he shoveled the walk. Even after I told him, he texted me, "Hey, you want your walk shovel?" I'm like, no, I got it. You know me, I got it. I was in bed for like 2-3 days at that moment. He came over and shoveled the walk, and I didn't even know it until a couple of days later. I was checking the camera footage. I'm like, I wonder if because I looked outside when I finally got out of bed. I went down and I looked outside, and the walk was perfectly clean, and the sidewalk, everything was all cleaned out. And I was like, what? I'm like, no, that doesn't just melt that fast. So I went and looked on the camera footage, and sure enough, I see Mike out there shoveling the walk. I'm like, oh, he shoveled the walk, man. Even if I told him I had it. Such a great heart, such a big heart, Mike. You've got such a gigantic heart, and you don't just talk this shit, man. You walk your talk, man. You do it. You go out there and get it done, and he did it. So then, hey, that was an opportunity for Cindy and I to make some cookies and get some cookies out to him and his brother. His brother gives us these these peppers, not chili peppers, but peppers. Italian peppers every year, and oh my gosh, we put them in everything, man. We put them in everything, and Mike just keeps bringing them over from his brothers. So we're like, man, Mike's brother's on the cookie list, and so we finally got those cookies out to him a couple of days ago. I made my 7-layer bars, and the crust sucked because I forgot to add the butter to it. Hey, buddy, come on. My Hey, what are you doing? Hey, come on, let's go. Let's start the day. Come on, bud. I'm trying to get my little buddy out here, Draco, Dragon, is in his little cave there. All right, well, he's in his cave. So anywho, back to Mike. He's awesome. You're awesome. He's got this channel too, and thank you so much, Mike. That's just above and beyond. And you know, I know you're hurting. You've got your aches and pains, and not just aches and pains. You've got some serious stuff going on with you, and to do that for me is just above and beyond. Thank you. And that's what I got, you know, in my life. I've got people like him, and I hope you've got people like him in your life. But wow, I'm very blessed to have his care, and you know, just blessed beyond measure. And but yeah, I made the 7-layer cookie bars, and I forgot to add the butter to my crust, and the crust came out like sand. Ugh! You know, because it's ground up graham crackers, but I grind up like a 1/4 cup of roasted. Never put a unroasted nut in anything that you cook, but I put a 1/4 cup of roasted Cons in my graham cracker crust, along with cookie butter. And if I can find the cookies they make cookie butter out of, I'll put those in there, the biscottis or whatever. So I put all that in the crust, and also butter, but I forgot the butter, so it came out, as you know, like sand. It just falls apart. And some stuck to it, some did stick to the bottom, of course. But oh well. And I just cut those out. I gave them the best of those. And then Cindy made, I forgot what their names are, but they're like these little cloud pillow cookies with icing and sprinkles on top. I forget what they're called, but they're made with buttermilk. They're buttermilk cookies, and they're so good. They're like heaven. So anyways, we got those to them. Big thing of those to them. So, and I also told him we want him to be able to taste every cookie that we make. So we're gonna start making every cookie that we know, and that's a lot. And then we'll get them out to him and his family, with, you know, with love and happiness, man. So, because everybody wins, right? You make cookies, you win, they win, we all win. Because I'm eating them, they're eating them, we're all eating them. Anywho, enough of that. So today I'm gonna do some molds. I'm feeling a lot better today. I was in bed, like I told you, for some days, and sick, and it was a drag. But today's a better day, so I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to take advantage of having a good day and being able to move around and do stuff without too much trouble, and create. I'm going to create. Also clean. I've got some dishes to clean, of course, and I keep things clean around here. I don't just sit around and do nothing, man. I do laundry and clean and sweep and mop and change out the toilet paper roll, you know, all that stuff. I clean the toilets out, bleach them down, everything, you know. So I'm here, so why not? Palliative care sucks, but it doesn't. Palliative care is care and comfort, and I've got an amazing team, and they definitely keep me comfortable and definitely care a great deal about me and my situation, and I'm so grateful to them. Also to my counseling teams, a couple of my counselors, just so grateful to them. Just I'm a mess, most of the time, and a lot of times it's just a bitch session. But at least they let me get it off my chest, and give me some really good advice. So I'm really grateful to them. And, yeah. So, and also I'm on another board of directors for one of the counseling centers I go to. So I've got that meeting coming up today, actually, tonight. That's what my day is going to be, doing some creating, doing some new molds I have had hanging around I haven't done yet, so I'm going to pick some colors, some cool things I guess, and make them and let you know how it turns out, and show you how they turn out. And then I have to work on a website for my business, because I have a lot of material to sell. So I got a lot of just a lot of stuff that I have to get on this on a catalog and get out to everybody. So that's another thing I'm gonna be working on, is a website, so you guys can go on my website and order any of the pieces that I've made. And I make everything, as you know, if you've been following, I make everything. One of my favorite things is, look, check this out. This is really neat. The crystal skull, huh? Why wouldn't you want a crystal skull in your life? Everybody needs a crystal skull, Yeah, fun stuff, man. Or this thing here, this is a little, I don't even know what it is, but it's a little bucket, and it glows in the dark. It glows this color, and it glows really bright. Let me show you, JR. Yeah, that's how much it glows. It's glowing in the daytime. Anywho, all right, I'm gonna go. It's 20 minutes. I can't be doing 20-minute videos because it's too long. You guys gotta get out there and have fun, be happy, play, love yourself, love your neighbor. Right? Have a good time, play, have fun, be happy. Because playing, hell, why would you play and be not happy? It doesn't go together. So playing and having a good time, being happy, do that today. Do that every single day of your life. Play, be happy, have fun. Every single day of your life. If you're not doing that every single day of your life, you need to reevaluate your life. Definitely love yourself and love your neighbor. You've got to love yourself first, and then love your neighbor. Be an example you want to see in the world. You've heard that before. I know you have. It's not my own sayings. All this stuff isn't my own sayings. I don't know anything, really, okay? All this stuff is just piped right straight to you. If you hear something that you needed to hear, then don't, I didn't do it. God did it, okay? I am just a conduit of what needs to be said and heard. And so anyways, let go. Let go of the wreckage of the past. Definitely learn from the wreckage of the past. If you have to, go to counseling, so you can let go of some of this stuff from the past, and it doesn't rule your present, because a lot of things that in the past rule our present day. And until we go back there and heal those things from the past, those things are always going to rule our present. So, and it ruins it. So, you know, be in the moment today for sure, but work to be better always. You know, there's always, like, when I was a contractor, you know, boss, and my workers would come up to me and say, what do I do next? I'm like, there's nothing. There's always something to do. There's no, like, what do I do next? Just keep working. There's always something to do. Like, hey, yeah, start cleaning your house and I'll prove my point. Because you start cleaning your house, you can clean till the cows come home. You know what I mean? It's just, there's always something. There's always something to do. So go out there and get it, you know? Go out there and get it. Love yourself. Love your neighbor. You know? Do the things that you need to do to love yourself too. Like, give yourself a break. And let go of the past, with some of the hurts people that have hurt you. Let that go. Forgive them and move on. That's a big one. Forgiving the people that have hurt you from the past without them ever even knowing, and then moving on. That's huge, man. I highly recommend doing that. That's such a freedom. I know that freedom, and it's amazing. It's probably what's saving my life, you know, because look at me. I've got weight on me. I'm feeling better. We've got my meds figured out pretty much, kind of. And things get better, you know. And in these videos, you've seen me so sick and go through so much pain and suffering. Mind you, there is still pain, but it's manageable. And that's good. So, but, all right, 26 minutes. Uh-oh, this is getting into, like, Cindy's like going, what are you doing writing these long videos? These people don't have all this time to be sitting around watching you. She doesn't talk like that. She's really sweet. Anyways, all right, I'm going to get going here and get to work. I love you guys, and I really do. And I know exactly who I'm talking to. And shout out to every one of you people. I don't want to say names right now. I already have. But I try not to do that because you're all in the same realm, you know. And boy, eventually one of these days I'm going to have a party and have everybody, all my friends, all my rowdy friends over tonight. I'm going to have that happen, and we're going to have a good time. Everybody, they're not all rowdy anymore. We're all getting kind of old for that. Anyways, but I'll definitely have a big fiesta for everybody. Fiesta? Yeah? Yeah. Yep. That's what I'll do. All right. I love you guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Like I said, tonight. I'll make another video tonight, especially so you guys can see what I put out, or so whoever watches this, probably, you know, there's only, I don't know. Who knows? All right. We'll see. Love you. Peace.